Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with Doctor Who. So, special episode time. Back during Series 3, we watched the animated episode, The Infinite Quest. An interesting little animated episode, and yeah, it was okay. And that's basically that. This time around, we're going to be watching another animated episode. This will be Dreamland. I have no idea what it's about. I guess last time on Doctor Who, technically, we had the Waters of Mars, where the Doctor went to Mars during, I believe it was 2059, and he found the first Martian colony that was about to be destroyed and everyone was going to die. The Doctor realized he couldn't, interfere with this at all because this was too vital for human history. But then he decided, screw it, I'm a Time Lord, I can do whatever the hell I want. And then he saved some people, and then Time was kind of like, yeah, no. Yeah, this ain't happening, buddy. And yeah, basically, the Doctor got bitch slapped by Time, and things corrected themselves, so yeah. I don't know how much that's going to play a factor into this episode. I imagine it's going to play a bigger factor into the next episode, the next proper episode. So yeah, last we saw, the Doctor was distraught. He realized he had gone too far, and it's pretty much time for him to regenerate, or at least he thinks that it's time for him to die, basically. Or something like that. Yeah. So, let's just go ahead and get into this animated episode, and we'll see if any of that has anything to do with what we're gonna watch. So yeah, here we go. Whoa, is it 3D? It is. Interesting. Roswell, the New Mexico desert. Oh boy. 1947. Whoa! We're sort of fast-tracking this title sequence. David Tennant. Oh, isn't that his wife? 11 years later. Oh god. Oh.
Howdy there, partners.
Howdy.
Where did you get that?
God.
Supposed to be from the science 5 years back. Like that Roswell thing over in New Mexico.
This is
My mom,
terrifying.
she used to run this place.
Hello, I'm the doctor. Give it to me.
Didn't you hear what the lady said?
Whoa.
That's definitely not a good idea.
Oh, whoa!
Okay, time to go.
This just... This is kind of unfortunate.
He doesn't look aggravated to me, Doc. He looks hungry.
Doctor, not Doc. And if he was hungry...
Oh, bro, I've been calling you Doc for like a year.
Mandibles by now.
Jeez! This overkill has been brought to you by the United States government.
The Reds, Manchester United. Oh, the Russians! Soviet Union. I wouldn't worry about them. They're as scared of a nuclear war as you are.
That's true. He has the benefit of hindsight.
You people had some trouble.
You're gonna forget everything.
Memory.
Colonel, you're making a mistake.
Soldiers, take him to the lab.
Memory wipe.
Prepare them for the mind wipe.
Should I assume that this was broken up into multiple tiny episodes? Because I can kind of see where each one ends and another begins.
Great, but we're still trapped.
Oh, I love 1958. No one's seen Die Hard. Or Alien. Or Die Hard 2. Or Aliens. Or Die Hard 3.
Doc.
Or Alien Resurrection. Maybe don't watch that. Or Die Hard 3 for that matter.
A ventilation shaft.
Doctor, are you
God, I would hate to go in ventilation shafts.
There always is.
I've gotten a little claustrophobic in my age.
Are you ever...
But someone just noticed we'd escaped, so whichever way you're running, I'd start now.
Yeah, just follow the exit signs. Hello. Oh my god.
Would you put your hands up and smile?
Smile. You forgot the smiling step.
You have a problem, Colonel?
Oh.
Nothing we can't handle.
I warn you, Colonel. Fail me, and your world will pay the price.
Oh god, I hate its teeth. People complain about Sonic's teeth. Look at that. Uh-oh. The military, or the Air Force, whatever. Solitude.
Solitude.
Population none.
Well, it's certainly quiet and lonely. Tomorrow, I'm going back to Dreamland.
What was that?
Snake. Or an alien. Ah, it's an alien. Jimmy! Well, I guess we're going back now.
Too much noise.
He was working on something.
What did you do that for?
It's called escaping, Doctor?
I was that close to discovering what's going on here.
Dang it, Jimmy.
Hatch an army. Then who's leading?
The Queen.
I don't think she's amused. I had this effect on royal.
Yeah. That was funny.
The US government aren't the only people who want to keep a lid on aliens. A lot of planets think you're too primitive.
Primitive? We have nuclear missiles.
Yes,
That's-
primitive and aggressive.
Damn.
Taken.
Oh god.
Oh, am I seeing this?
Didn't I mention they're robots?
Give it to me.
Unless... What?
Uh-oh. Green Arrow is here.
Grandpa!
Oh, I could have found out everything then! Why does that keep happening today?
Seriously.
Cassie, this is...
Tell me they haven't told her.
I think she's alright, and I'm gonna get you both home. Or at least to whatever might be left after a war with the Viper Rocks.
No, I don't think you will, Doctor.
Like, god damn it. Way to blow it, Night Eagle.
Dark.
The weapon can be modified to destroy our enemies instead.
Well, damn.
You mean Russia?
And there's only one cure for a communist, and that's a bullet.
Listen
Fucking-
to me, Colonel. You cannot trust Lord Aslock.
They really got-
Viper Rocks Queen giving birth
They
to
really
an army
got
out
the
there.
shitty American
Once this
roll
weapon's
down.
reprogrammed, there is nothing.
Put Lord Aslock under arrest.
He's gone, sir. Ah, two problems with the Viper Rocks, Colonel. You can't trust them, and they have very good hearing.
Yeah, it hurt everything. Oh shit! Fucking break it! Break the thing!
This might take a while.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Fucking the Ark of the Covenant's in there.
What in tarnation is it?
I don't know. But look, it's almost sunset.
So? Are they actually gonna try to lift the TARDIS into the truck? Oh my gosh, they actually got that into the truck. TARDIS must be really lightweight on the outside then.
If it's a brain, we can communicate.
Yeah, but the Scorpius swarm brain only has one thing on its mind.
Kill.
Well, at this time of day, supper. Run!
Okay, where did that come from?
102 steps, turn right, 62 steps, and we're at the door.
Jeez.
Always count your steps, Zerubbabel.
Huh.
Know when you might need to escape in a box.
Yeah. Got a solid snake out of here.
Without running into any more bugs.
Oh no, more bumps! Say it.
Holy smokes.
Say it. Friggin', they didn't say it though.
She has got the meanest sound system in the universe.
Oh shit. Oh! Nope, you can't get away from that.
Go back to Viperon.
Okay, they're all out of there. They are Audi 5000.
Keep the bugs out of the house by a light year, or your money back.
On behalf of the United States government, Doctor, thank you.
No, don't. Oh. Yeah, well, like I said, the Viperox are going to change their ways. Meanwhile, Jimmy, Cassie might need some help cleaning up after the Viperox hit town. Why don't you give her a hand?
She's got it.
Alright, that sort of happened. Alright, Alright. Okay. Oh, you guys, you love sending me on these weird animated adventures. That animation was so awful. I mean, Jesus Christ, that animation was awful. At least, I mean, fuck, man, come on. Are you fucking kidding me with that? Okay. What? I mean, whatever. I mean, and I thought the animation on the Infinite Quest was a little dodgy, but yeah, that was, woo! That was an assault on my eyeballs. Okay. Let's go over my notes. I bet this is going to be short, so yeah. The first thing I wrote down was Roswell. I like that we did a story in Roswell, because, you know, I don't know, it feels like we would have done that before now. Granted, this story was from, you know, what is it, like 11 years later, I suppose, but it's like, but yeah, it's interesting that this would be the Roswell story. Like, you know, it seems like Doctor Who would have a big Roswell story because it's Roswell, but maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me as an American saying that. Okay, so interesting how they tied that in. And, you know, they had the gray aliens, which are, you know, the more traditional, you know, basic alien, basic looking aliens. And we also had some more creative looking aliens. I like that. I wrote down Doc. That's just funny. He hates being called Doc. Which, that's unfortunate because I've been calling him Doc for a long time. And I'm going to keep calling him Doc. It's just easier. So, yeah. The Viperox. I feel like you could bring back the Viperox sometime. It would be a huge, like I understand why this was an animated episode because, you know, because it's like all of those Viperox, you can't do that easily, you know? So I understand why this was animated, but it would be cool if we did get the Viperox back at some point. I don't know. Night Eagle. I don't even know why I wrote him down. Kind of cool, I suppose. You know, just protecting that alien. Yeah. The gray aliens. I actually liked the two of them. The two of them were actually, like, really cool. And actually, when, you know, when it was just her and the doctor, like, going through the, like, storage place, I actually kind of thought, it's like, man, can we just, like, keep her as a companion? She seems to be, like, really cool. And I don't know, maybe it's just because that, you know, she's more useful, I suppose, than, I don't know, there's just something about her that was a bit better than the two humans whose names I didn't get. So, yeah. So, I really like them. their whole genetic weapon thing was also kind of interesting. Yeah, so it's like it's a weapon that's specifically made for him, and no one else can use it. And I guess that's why the Viperox were going to, like, they wanted to find him. Was that it? It's like they wanted to find him. Were they going to use it, or were they going to just kill him so it couldn't be used against them? Honestly, if you were just going to kill him, why don't you just destroy the weapon? So yeah. And then also, whatever it was, the dudes in the shades and the suits, like, that was interesting. They were just sort of their own separate thing. You know, they weren't even part of the United States government. They were just sort of their own thing. And, you know, the doctor even said, like, you know, yeah, in a couple years, you're going to be out of commission. They're not going to need you anymore. And it's like, oh, okay. So these are, I guess they're a thing, and they're robots, too. So, yeah, that you could easily bring back in a normal episode, because you just need to put a couple dudes in suits and sunglasses. So, yeah, that was interesting. The Cold War, they really got the stereotypical angry American general down. Like, that was pretty good, actually. That was really good, and, you know, the whole thing is like, we can use this to destroy the Russians, and it's like, alright. And it's interesting, like, the way they say it, like, you know, like, you know, multiple people, not even just the doctor, but, like, I think Night Eagle even said, it's like, you know, they're not going to fire those nuclear weapons, because if they do it, that means the end of the world. The entire world is going to be destroyed if that's the case. So, yeah, that's interesting. And then, yeah, so that was kind of interesting. And I like the line where, you know, the doctor's like, oh, well, you know, most planets stay away from Earth because it's too primitive. And Jimmy, I remember his name now, Jimmy was like, oh, so, well, it's like, well, but we have nuclear weapons. And the doctor was like, yes, which means you're primitive and aggressive. And it's like, that was clever. I did like that. And that's pretty much that, except for the last thing I kind of wrote down. There's nothing to do with the story, but it's to do with the animation, basically. I wrote down performance versus animation, because this animation is it's so bad. Let's just be honest. That was bad animation. And I don't know if they had, you know, I don't know what the story was, if they, you know, had a budget of a ham sandwich to get this done, but that was very poor animation, and it tried to be somewhat expressive, but most of the time it didn't work. Like, the most they would do is, you know, the doctor would sort of, you know, arch his eyebrow. I can't do it as well. He does it with his right eyebrow. I can easily arch my left eyebrow, but my right's a little harder to do. Really got to force it. Left is a bit more natural. So, yeah, that was pretty much the only thing he did to be expressive. And it's like, meanwhile, David Tennant is putting in a solid performance in this. Like, he's not really, like, stepping back or, like, you know, taking it easy because, like, oh, I'm just doing whatever, a voice for this, you know, animated episode. It's like, no, he was still putting all of it in. Like, honestly, if you were, like, watching this and you, like, closed your eyes, you could probably easily imagine Tennant doing this. Like, he wasn't phoning it in at all, which was really good, but that animation could not support the performance he was giving. So, yeah, that was interesting. Now, am I right? Is this the last animated episode? Maybe that's for the best. I don't know. Although technically, I mean, I know they've been animating some of the old classic Who serials. Like, I know they just released one, like the Macra Terror, which was a second Doctor story, I think. But I think that returns to 2D animation. That's the thing, is I think it's the 3D animation. It's like, you know, we had 2D animation, and I was like, oh, okay, well, this is okay animation at best. And then it's like, we come over to this, and it's like, that was bad, let's not do that. So, yeah. And sorry I harped on the animation, but it's very prevalent in this. But yeah, this was a fun little story. I did enjoy it, and after a little while, I did get used to the animation enough. And I have to say, at least with the Viperox, they were a very interesting design. I did like them. And the gray aliens, like, they were pretty cool too. So this did have some pluses. This wasn't bad at all. It just didn't quite have the animation budget that maybe it needed. But yeah, that's pretty much that. In case you don't know, because this is going up on Sunday, tomorrow on Monday we're going to be watching The End of Time Part 1, the Christmas 2009 Doctor Who special. So I will see you guys there. This is let me do my outro properly. Hold on. I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. That's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching this episode. If you want to watch more of my Doctor Who reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.